Going to be doing some testing with the Ohmega Switch. I know some people have been kind of wondering what it does to your SPL score, and today we are going to find out. So I didn't have an amp big enough on hand to really test the Ohmega Switch's capabilities. Before I go further, I gotta say, do not try this at home. This is quite dangerous, but as you can see over there, let me zoom in because I can't really walk over there right now. Hooked into my breaker panel, so 115 volts. I'm going to be burping at quarter. DMM says about 0.3. So I got my connects right here. So the first test will be without the switch, and then a couple more. And then when I do install the switch, it'll be using these 4 wires. I don't know if you can see down there, but you can see it blinking. I got my SPL labs. So this door will be closed. Gonna try to keep as many factors in control as possible. Hence the wall power, being in the garage, not using my own electricity of the car. So I'm gonna do a burp and then probably wait like 10 minutes, let the subs get back to a kind of nominal heat. So as you can see out here, got my meters set up. So I've got SPL and voltage and amperage. So I'm going to go ahead and run a burp. I'll be using my mains breaker switch, and I know I shouldn't be switching this thing with such a big load, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's see. Let's see, 152.4, and the time is 2:22. So wait 10 minutes. Second test, still no switch. You can see it's out here. Haven't changed anything. Wiring's still the same. I'm just going to throw it again and make sure we get that same 152.4. So 152.5, and we'll let it rest for a little bit. It's 2:52. I'm redoing the third test because I left the garage side door closed, which is a different variable. I've been having it open for the other tests, but I fixed that, made sure the meter's in the same place, so let's see what score we get. 152.2. Okay, gonna switch to the Ohmega Switch for these next couple tests. So it's 3:02. I got my camera on the tripod, but take it in anyways because I don't want there to be any doubt that the switch is actually hooked up. Let's see. As you can see there, wires are going to the switch now. So this is next 2, maybe 3 tests will be with the Ohmega Switch. Back door open. Get this back set up. Perfect. Yep, still 3:02. Okay, let's see what number we get this time. $152.3. Okay, let's go ahead and wait 10 minutes again. It's 3:11, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that the switch is still hooked up. Like I said, I don't want any doubt. Nobody's saying, you know, oh, well, he must have taken the switch out, you know, something like that. Let's see. Yep, hooked up. Mic's still in the right place. So I have the light now so you can kind of see. But kind of taped it to a couple different things to try to make sure it didn't move. Let's get this back in place. Now working with a low battery on my camera too, so let's hope that doesn't become a problem. So let's go ahead and run it again. Let's do the second test with the switch hooked up. $152.4. Cool. So this video segment will I guess conclude the SPL testing of the Ohmega Switch. Let's see if it'll focus. So here you can see the results. I had to stop testing because my SPL Labs Bluetooth meter battery died and my camera battery died, but I got enough data, to really show that the Ohmega Switch does not in fact cause a drop in SPL. You can see from the first 3, not counting the third, which is null, so I guess 4. The greatest spread was 0.3 dB, and with the switch installed, we were right in that window. And your score is going to vary. I mean, there's variables that are out of your control, obviously, but I tried to eliminate as many things as I could, and so that's, I think, how I got that 0.3 dB spread. So yeah, I mean, you can feel confident that your Ohmega Switch will not hurt your score. And I know this video is already pretty long, but there's something I said a few days ago on Facebook that I kind of want to reiterate. I'm not really in this for the money. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to have Ohmega Switches take off and get rich, but really, I'm in this to help you guys out, make a name for myself, leave my mark on the car audio community. So, all I want to do is give you something that is convenient, saves time in the lanes, at a good price. So, I mean, that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, so there you have it. SPL testing with the Ohmega Switch.